Making rose gold candy apples with no luster dust can be as easy as 1, 2, 3. This is Candy Apple TV. I am your host and founder, DIY Queen Diva. Using the best candy apple recipe on the planet when you have so many apples to dip, that's 6 for 1. 6 cups of sugar, 4 cups of water, and 1 cup of corn syrup. You want to stir this. You don't want this to be thick. I'm using Chef Master's Airbrush Food Colors. That's metallic gold, metallic silver, and blushing pink. You can find these in my Amazon Bake Shop. The link is down below in the description box. Okay, so this is the gold, the metallic gold. This is the silver, metallic silver, and then I am using blushing pink. It doesn't matter how much coloring you use because these are all water-based, so don't be afraid to play with the colors. And with my best candy apple recipe on the planet, it's unlikely that your candy apple mixture is going to come out thick anyways. I'm telling you, it's the best candy apple recipe on the planet. I am adding Wilton's White to lighten this candy mixture or this candy apple mixture up. Add 1 tablespoon of Loren's butter vanilla. This is my favorite flavoring to use unless the customer requests for a different flavor. So it's like my default flavoring. I am going to put this on the stove until it reaches 300 degrees. I am going to dip my apples in this lovely candy apple 6 for 1 candy apple recipe. It is just great to have this recipe to dip so many apples. So you see how the apple just bounces in the candy liquid? Look at that. It just bounces. Now watch this apple. Look, it just bounces. The apple bounces and jumps in the candy apple mixture. So this is a great candy apple recipe. It's not going to harden up before you're finished dipping your apples. It's like liquid. It's like water. It's like water falling off the Blue Ridge Mountains. This candy apple 6 for 1 candy apple recipe is jumping. I'm telling you, watch these apples jump. It's jumping, man. It's jumping. I can get 12 to 24 apples using the 311 or the 411 candy apple recipes. So this is a video I did in the past on using the 411 candy apple recipe. And this was my result. And this is the color. That's how it looks. Apple number 2 so far. It's going okay. It's still like the beginning. Apple number 3. This is apple number 4, but I can tell the candy is starting to thicken a little. So this is apple number 4. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dip apple number 5. Apple number 5. This is apple number 5. Okay, it's getting a little thick here now. It's getting a little thick. Okay, this is 6. I am starting to struggle getting the candy apples dipped because the candy mixture is already thickening up. This is number 7. Apple number 7. I am struggling. I'm really struggling, but I'm trying to get this apple cover as best as I can without the stick falling off of the apple. Okay, number 8, apple number 8 is too thick. The candy apple mixture is too thick, but I still got it covered, so I know I am getting ready to have an issue with the next apple. So after this, I am going to have a problem. I probably will not be able to get the 9th apple covered, but let's see. the apple is sticking to the pot. It's just way too thick. There's no way. The candy is too thick to finish dipping. I can't get the apple out because the candy. Come and give me one of those spoons so I can get this apple out this pot. This candy don't got too thick. Give me one of those big spoons. I can't get this apple out. It's too thick. The candy too thick. The candy is too thick. Look how it's just too thick. Hold on. The candy is too thick. It's too thick. It don't got too thick. So even in the event that this candy did not get thick, I still wouldn't have enough candy to dip 12 medium apples. And this is why I love 431 and 641 candy apple recipes. My favorite candy apple recipes are down in the description box down below. I'm still dipping all of these apples in one pot, and the candy apple mixture is still like Coming up next week on Candy Apple TV will be an episode on how to apply fondant to your candy apples. So make sure you tune in next week on how to apply fondant to your candy apples. If you enjoyed this episode on Candy Apple TV, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you in a few seconds over in the next videos.